Hey, what's up guys? Scott Wynn here, ready to do another run for American Truck Simulator. If you remember yesterday, we hired a new driver. His name is Jano. Let's see where Jano is at now. Let's see what he's doing. Alright, we're going to take a look at the driver manager. And we'll see where Jano is on the map view. So what is Jano doing there? He's idle? Are you idle, Jano? Is that true? I hired you about 5 hours ago and you're idle? Are you sleeping? Is that what you're doing, Jano? Because I don't pay people to sleep. I pay them to be robots. To not drive, to not sleep, to not eat, to just drive. That's what I'm paying you for, buddy. So wipe that smile off your face and get to driving, will ya? I'm glad we have that understanding. Alright, Jano, get back to it. Alright, with that awkward moment out of the way, let's come to the job market. And I am currently right here next to Elko. And let's see what I have here that I can do that can earn me some money. Kennewick, Eyes, F's getting close. Let's go a little ahead for Elko here. A little too far. I wonder how much is going to be coming out of Elko, it being a tiny little place in the middle of nowhere. There we go. So Elko, Nevada. Let's see. Ooh, this is a good run right here. Look at this one. 21K. That looks pretty good. Let's see what else we have here. Whoops, hit the wrong one. Hate when that happens. So that one's 21K. Let's see what else we got here. 33K. Look at that. Holy cow. Man, I don't even need to look that much farther. That's going to be my run right there. It's not going to get more lucrative than that. This one's 31K to Barstow. That looks like a longer run. There's more runs in Elko than I thought. Alright. So, taking Kenworth trucks. Haha, Kenworth trucks with a Peterbilt trailer. I love it. Love it. Alright, so this is pretty cool because, you know, we've seen Winnemucca, we've been through Rena, but we have not seen Truckee, and we have not been to Oakland or San Francisco yet. So we have two discoverable places. I have a current delivery? Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh man, I don't remember hooking up. I guess I did hook up. Oh my gosh, that is so disappointing. You know, just because of the nature of there was this huge job I could have made some money on. But you know what? We're going to be okay with that. Oh, when it's raining? Are you kidding me? Man. Jano's sleeping. It's raining out. You know? It's not the best start to my day. We have lightning out. Alright. And our windows are down. We've been sleeping with the windows down. Oh my gosh, this day is just getting horrible, but hey, we're going to do the best we can. So let's start this baby up. So let's take a look at the map here real quick. We're going from Elko to Burns in Oregon, or Oregon is the correct way to pronounce that. And we have not been on this road here, 95, so that'll be a road we can explore up to 78, and that'll be pretty exciting. Let's get our lights on. Let's get our windows up. And we'll get on our way. I should have plenty of gas for this run. I'm a little disappointed I can't do the 33K run. But hey, life is full of disappointments, right? I didn't remember that I had actually taken this job and hooked up on it yesterday, but I did. And every decision, right or wrong, has its consequences. So we are hauling. What are we hauling? Limestone. which is a very kind of loose stone. It's a layered stone. Man, I'm a teacher. I'm supposed to know this. Is it igneous? It's definitely not igneous, because igneous is pressure. It's something in pressure. Heat and pressure is igneous. That's like basically volcanic rock. Metamorphic is a lot of other little rocks that are made up to form those types of rocks. And is that heat? That might be heat and pressure. I don't know. And limestone is a layered rock, so it often comes with, you know, kind of mud layers over mud layers. It often forms near areas where water has flowed through and leaves sediment behind that eventually hardens, and that's a lot of the places where you can find stuff like you know, fossils and stuff, like dinosaurs that have been covered over. Looks like we're safe to go here. We did not signal, but that's okay. It's okay. So this is going to be actually pretty fun. We'll test out my new tires. I purchased some new tires with this truck, some Dunlops, and they look pretty rugged and like they might be good in the rain, but we're going to kind of go a little bit on the slower side on this run because it is not a super long run, 357 miles. I don't think we're in a rush here, so let's just go ahead and you know, take it a little on the easier side today. We don't want to roll this truck. I did actually test the limits once of how fast you can drive a truck in the rain, and I did pitch that truck on its side after fishtailing numerous times back and forth trying to get the truck back under control. So yeah, I've checked that out, and it's something to be aware of. Oh, look at that 50 style diner. I love it. Looks like I'm following this guy who's hauling what looks like some kind of hazardous kind of gas or liquefied gas or liquid type of material. Hopefully he's able to merge pretty quickly here, and he is. Oh, he did a great job there. Let's wait for our opening here. It's not looking good. It looks like it's actually clearing up. So after this truck, so we're going to start accelerating now. And we're just going to stick our nose out and hopefully we don't get rear-ended by this red car behind us. No, he has switched lanes. Well done, red car. Well done. He wasn't red, he's actually yellow. Thank you, yellow car. Look at this guy driving. This guy's boss, man. He's driving down the road in a rainstorm with his top down. Oh, there's the red car. There we go. It was a red car. Alright, I think we're safe to turn off our windshield wipers. And let's get on our journey here. So we're heading in a somewhat northwesterly direction. And what time is it? What time is it? Get my clock up here. It is 9:59, 10 in the morning. This woman's got her whiter smile on. Everyone's happy. I'm making money. I'm happy. I'll be happier when Jano wakes up. You know, you can't hire good help these days, you know? The guy's been driving for 5 hours for me. You'd think the guy would have taken a nap before his shift, but no, he's got a nap on the job. The guy's losing me money every second that he naps, and, you know. So we're in an 80 zone going 65. That's not usually my preference. Let's see if I can get around some of the slower traffic. The rain was one thing, but we're dry now, so I definitely want to open her up a little bit. Here we go. What we're hauling is not that heavy. If I remember correctly, yeah, it's 37,000 pounds. This pickup truck's gonna try and cut me off. I'm not gonna let him do it. Sorry, bud. Not today. And here's our slow traffic we're getting around. It's this guy in the fishtail truck. You know, these double trailer guys, you know? Really slowing things down. Going through a bit of a tunnel here. You know what happens when we go in a tunnel. It's not Elko. It's pretty cool. Well, it's a narrow road, eh? It's got really narrow all of a sudden, but we're good. We are a skilled driver. They pay us big bucks. I don't know if you guys saw the huge haul I did. So my last video, or the video, I think it was the video before that maybe. But I hauled one of those huge, if you ever seen those huge dump trucks that are used on like mining sites, but their tires are like double the size of a, you know, like regular height car, and that's just their tires. But I was hauling the dump truck, what do you call it, where they scoop all the stuff into the dump truck, that little, not little, that huge, what do you call that thing? I don't know. In the back, and it was so wide, it was just extending over the edges of the road on either side, and it had all these police escorts and people blocking off traffic, and a person in front of me, a person behind me, and it was cool. I have to say, it was pretty cool. I don't know if that was part of the vanilla game that I got that delivery, or it was part of that new mod that I downloaded that is supposed to give me more of a varied experience with the stuff that I'm hauling. But in any event, it was pretty awesome. And my wife watched the video and she said, "Wow, this is so boring." I said, "Thanks a lot, hon. Appreciate it." But I could see her point. I mean, I was driving like 30 miles per hour for, you know, a long period of time, and well, she found it boring. But you know, if it's boring, I guess it's boring, right? I'll do the best I can. I try to be kind of funny sometimes or keep it interesting, but hey, you know, this is not for everybody. She's certainly not the type that would want to watch a truck simulator. She's the type that would be bored by it. So alright, let's go ahead and take a quick screen grab here. We're going to hit escape. I'm going to go to photo studio. I'm going to go to photo mode. And we like that. The guy behind me doesn't like it, but we like... Huh, why is it not? Okay, is this thing busted? Okay, it's busted. That kind of sucks. The up works. Oh, there we go. That's really odd. It was just momentarily out of commission. I don't know. So let's come to the side here. Let's try to get... Oh, it's actually pretty cool. Right there. Maybe zoom in like a hair. Kind of angled down a little bit, but we want to get that balloon in there. Ah, it's pretty cool. You know, it's not bad. Get a little bit of an angle going on there for... Yeah, we're going to go with that. That's pretty cool. It's just unique. I like the balloon in the background and the water and the fact that we're on a bridge. Just looks cool. Alright, here we go. Sorry about that. Sorry. Just taking a picture. Gotta upload this to YouTube. You guys know what YouTube is, right? Yeah, I'm a trucker and a YouTuber. Not very good at either, but I'm trying. Everybody wake up at the Sweet Motel. Wake up! You guys too, wake up! It's like the horn, I know, I'm like a little kid with it. But it's my horn and I can hit that thing anytime I want. Alright, so we are in Winnemucca. And we are heading a little more to our kind of north here as we leave Winnemucca now. It was a short stay. Created all kinds of havoc, traffic, blowing our horn. I tell you, I do like those international trucks. I don't know if they're the best performers out there, but I do like the way they look. So I think when we do our next trucking garage somewhere, and you know, a good spot for the international one I would think would be down maybe in New Mexico, which is close to Texas, because they are based out of Texas, if I remember correctly. Look at this dude. What's up? Guy was like hitchhiking, or probably more like come on in, but looked like he was hitchhiking. That would probably be a good spot for that. And if I remember correctly, Kenworth is constructed, the trucks are built up in Washington, so that would be a cool place to run my Kenworths out of my garage. And I believe Peterbilt, which I'm driving right now, is either like Wisconsin or Illinois or something like that, but I have that in Salt Lake City, and that I guess that works. You know, obviously we don't have those as DLCs yet, so that would make sense. And I don't know where Mac headquarters is. I'd have to look where that is, but I might try to strategically place those around the map close to where they're actually manufactured. That would make some sense, right? Give a little local love to the pride that I'm sure people have in, you know, their stuff being locally built. So we'll see how that all goes. It's going to require just some quick research, just Google searching these companies and see where they originated or where they currently have their bases. This is a really cool landscape right here. Look at all the different shades of green and brown. Very cool. We haven't been on this road yet. It's that, right? Road that we haven't been on yet. Yeah, this is 95 into 78 north, and we're going to be getting into Oregon very, very shortly. You wouldn't call this like Oregon type of landscape, so let's see if it changes before we actually get into that state. If I said I'm in Oregon right now, somebody would say, no, you're not. It's not Oregon landscape. But let's see if it changes between now and the time I hit that border. We are cruising right now. We're up over 80 miles per hour. Maybe we slow her down a little bit because we have a lot of turns and stuff. And well, we're getting into a 45 mile per hour zone. That was pretty smooth, if I do say so. Taking those turns at breakneck speeds. McDermott. She's a small town. Hi, McDermott. I'm happy to be here, McDermott. My name is Finn McCool. It's a pleasure to be here. I'm among my Irish brothers. Be a fine lad. Lad! Lad, don't do it. He did it. I'm gonna go right around him. Alright, we're no longer talking Irish anymore. We're not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do that to you guys. I'm still working on it. Looks like a hay truck in front of me. Snow zone. Not this time of year. Yeah, I'm wondering. Yeah, I guess that would be too much to ask of the devs, right? Because then they would have to make dynamic changing weather, and then they would have to make some of the trees on the map have leaf changing color. But wouldn't that be cool if we had changing seasons on these maps, and you know, for it just followed whatever the weather was in this region for the time of year we're driving. So right now it's summer, right? So everything would, you know, kind of be like it is now. But in the winter, wouldn't that be cool if Idaho had a lot of snow, and you know, places like Washington and Oregon where, you know, kind of had a mix of rain and snow and a little more inclement conditions. But you know, like I said, I mean, that would be a lot for the devs to do that. It's probably not going to happen, but it would be cool. And I know there is a snow mod out there. I still need to check that out. But I've seen the snow mod when people are driving through LA, and that's, I mean, it's just silly. You know, like, that just doesn't make any sense. But it doesn't snow in LA ever. But it does snow in places like New Mexico or Arizona on the higher elevations. So in certain spots of the map that would work. Of course, up here would work. Please pull your vehicle in. It's like, hey dude. Hey dude. It's going the other way. When that happens. There we go. 70,000 pounds. Alright, let's move on. So this is a weird kind of road. All these converging points of these roads. So we're gonna come up here, bang a left, a sharp left. Right, get back on track. 95 was it to 78, or 98 to 75? I don't remember. This is a yield sign. Let's see what we're making out over here on the left. It's looking pretty clear, so let's do this. Truck 60. Why are we being discriminated against? They could drive 65 and we can only drive 60? Isn't this America? No, I get it. I get it. We're big. Open range. Did that say open range? That's so cool. I'm sure the winds whip through here in the wintertime. Man, there's nothing to stop it. Especially this area up here. Like, I kind of tend to know these things because I grew up in the Northeast. And man, an area like right here, where it's low on both sides, and there was snow built up, this would be huge snowdrift type area where the wind is hitting maybe those low mountains there, but then those low hills, but then it has enough time to dip down to the ground again and just sweep across here, create these monster snowdrifts. Had an area up there like that right next to my house in western Massachusetts where we were up around 1,800 feet, which is not super high, but for there it is. And it was open on both sides. This guy had a landing strip, just a grass landing strip on his kind of estate lawn, and it's where he used to take off his little ultralight kind of glider, like motorized glider thing that he would fly around the neighborhood in. So he had taken down the trees there, and man, that was fun hitting that with my old Jeep, those big snow drifts. Just putting it into four and my old Jeep Cherokee, old Bess, old black Jeep Cherokee 94 2-door flip top. What a vehicle, man. I'd probably still be driving that thing if the frame didn't rust out on it. And I'd love it. Just, and now there's nobody out there. It's kind of just a straight road. Not much bad can happen, and just kind of speeding up a little bit and hitting those snow drifts. A lot of fun. What's this? Oh, that's a guy like paragliding in front of me. Really cool. Nice little touch. So did we enter Oregon yet? I don't remember seeing the sign. We have to be in Oregon right now. Yeah, we're well into, actually we're almost into Burns, but I don't know if you guys remember seeing the sign, but it might have been that spot where we stopped off for the to get weighed. Very cool. And we were almost there. We need to make some money. Need to buy another truck. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what to do on this next thing. Like, it's possible, and it's according to what level I am too, because when you get into these higher level trucks, no matter what the model, International, Kenworth, Mack, Peterbilt, whatever it is, you cannot unlock the biggest, baddest trucks, and by baddest I mean badass, until you reach a certain level. And for the Peterbilts, I think it was level 20, but for some of them it was actually level 25, and I can't remember if that was Kenworth or Peterbilt. Now, if it was a level 20 to open up the highest end, 625 horsepower, it was basically the version of this truck, the Peterbilt 389. And I don't know exactly what they call it, but it would be the high-rise sleeper, the one that comes higher up on the cab, and has the strongest engine, the best transmission, and all that. Whether I can unlock that at a level 20 would help me make my decision on whether Burns, discovered Burns. So it looks like we need to get to the left here. Come on, let me over, you stupid AI. I'm not sure, it's just AI. I don't know that if people will let me over in real life. It's kind of sad, but it wants to be behind a Mack truck, though. I know I don't. But anyhow, I have to play that by ear and just kind of scope it out. Because if it does unlock at a level 18 or a 20, the highest end Peterbilt truck, then I would be in the position to perhaps earn the money to get that truck, which would probably be closer to 200K. And, you know, all tricked out, of course. And give this truck to a new driver, right? And this is a very good truck. Of course, you guys have seen what I've been hauling. I mean, pretty much anything. Some of the really, really heavy stuff, I don't have quite the, you know, setup to do that, but it can pretty much haul anything. It's a good earner, and that would be an option for me. So let's think on that a little bit and see what we can do to start leveling up as quickly as possible, at least putting myself in the best position for you know, for success. All right. Whoops. I have to go backwards a little bit. Okay. Decoupling. All right. Of course, it's an excellent because I've never ever received less than an excellent. 357 miles, almost 7 hours, 75 gallons of gas, 12,412 in money, 733 in XP. That takes me up to a level 16 entrepreneur, which is pretty good, pretty good. We're at 31 minutes right now. I mean, I'm tempted to just see if I could take a short run here. So what do I want to level this up to? Yeah, it's just in time deliveries. I think I've been paying pretty well. Why don't we go hazmat on this and see if we can get some stuff that is, let's see, class 4 flammable solids. Ooh, yeah, easily ignited nitrocellulose, magnesium, safety matches, among others, spontaneously combustible aluminum alkalis or white phosphorus. Yeah, the dangerous stuff. You know, I've not really been hauling enough of the dangerous stuff, so I really would like to, but you know, it's not really my decision. So let's see. That's a run to Spokane. That's a run across Oregon. You know, I don't think I'm going to do a run right now. I think I'm going to go ahead and end this video. But hey guys, thanks so much for watching. I appreciate you being here and spending the time. And I'll catch up with you guys soon. Take it easy, guys.